Hello, everyone. Welcome to my video presentation. Topic and introduction. My name is Summer Saras. I am in the Information Science program with a specialization in youth services. I'm graduating this December. My topic is older adults on TikTok. My essay title is How Did Grandma Get So Many Followers? An analysis of older adults on TikTok. Overview of research topic. I was inspired to do my research paper about older adults on TikTok because I wanted a topic that I was familiar with, and I'm very active on the app. I also wanted a topic that wasn't serious or depressing, like most discussions surrounding older adults. This paper explores the relationship between TikTok and older adults as they embrace technology. Many of them join the app, exposing themselves to ageist criticism. Despite the hate they receive, many stay active and connect with supportive communities. Some older adults even become influencers for their beauty tips, life advice, and personal insights. The significance of this area of investigation is that it is a growing population that needs to be studied. Research questions. I have 3 research questions for this project. What is the relationship between TikTok and older adults? How are the older adults on TikTok benefiting or being impaired from using the app? And how are older adults interacting with people of other ages on TikTok? Before diving into how older adults interact with people of other ages on TikTok, it is important to understand the demographics of the app. The majority of TikTok users in the United States are between the ages of 18 and 34, making up 60% of American TikTok users, compared to 14% of adults 55 plus. In addition to this, the 55 plus population makes up only 0.36% of TikTok content creators. Main findings: ageism. Since TikTok is targeted for young audiences, many older adults on the app experience age-related harassment. On TikTok, the hashtag OKBoomer has over 4 billion views, and all the videos exhibit a high level of spite and ridicule targeting not only the baby boomers, but elderly people in general. This ageist phrase has turned into a dismissive, belittling insult for older adults and is frequently used online to bully them. Another study on the topic found that out of 673 videos with the hashtags hashtag baby boomer and or hashtag OKBoomer, the most common themes in the videos are negative encounters with baby boomers, 79%, conflicting values, beliefs between baby boomers and younger people, 58%, and baby boomers antagonizing younger generations, 39%. Since many older adults are less experienced with internet culture and how to navigate it, the online hate might be overwhelming for them. This massive amount of negative attention this insulting term has received has made TikTok an intimidating and unwelcoming place for older adults. Main findings: popular topics. On a more positive note, let's look at the popular topics of older adult TikTok influencers. Nearly 3 in 4 videos on TikTok examined featured older adults, 71%, defying age stereotypes, 18% featured them making light of age-related vulnerabilities, and 11% calling out ageism. All of these videos show the diversity among older adults and humanizes them to younger audiences. The most popular hashtags about positive aging in older adults on TikTok are hashtag aging gracefully with 352.9 million views, hashtag gray hair don't care at 143.8 million views, hashtag aging well has 84.3 million views, and hashtag age positive has 21.2 million views. The combined 602.2 million views shows that there is an audience outside of the older adult age range that is interested in topics about their opinions and experiences. As the older adult content creators discuss these topics, they're typically showing themselves in a positive light because out of the 1,382 videos viewed by researchers, positive videos outnumber negative ones by 1 to 10. Many older adults use TikTok to discuss their grieving process after losing a loved one and the avenues in which they do it. Researchers found 3 main themes surrounding the loss of a loved one that older adults are engaging in. emotional expression, 59%, maintaining a relationship with the deceased, 23%, and channeling grief into positive emotions, 18%. By being themselves, older adults showcase their vulnerability and make themselves more sympathetic to audiences that might be ageist. Implications for research and practice. Society and pop culture often stereotype older adults as weak or annoying, but their presence on TikTok is helping shift this perception. By sharing humorous, educational, and entertaining content, older adults are reshaping how they are viewed, which benefits all of them, regardless if they are on the app or not. Research about older adults on TikTok is still in its early stages since they are a small user population and the app is relatively young. Currently, Dr. Ruben Ying and Nicole Indran from the National University of Singapore are pioneering research about older adults on TikTok. Additional topics all future researchers can tackle are how older adults navigate the app and what they want from it. Research could also be done on if the app helps combat the rapidly growing isolation problem in older adults. TikTok collects extensive user data, which may deter older adults from using the app or participating in research, since many of them place a lot of value on their personal and digital privacy. In addition to this, the US government has been in a long term battle trying to ban TikTok over its lack of digital privacy. If they are successful, it will be hard for American researchers to study its effects on all Americans, not just older adults. Summary of what I personally gained. From researching this topic, I learned about the emotional side of older adults on TikTok and how it can be beneficial for them and their audience to be vulnerable. I also gained an appreciation for older adult content creators for being brave enough to post online to an app where they are not the target audience and face a lot of criticism. The three main things I learned from this course are the broad definition of technology, the overlap between the topics of this class with other courses, and my current internship. Before this class, when I thought of technology for older adults, I thought of computers and iPads, not the many health based technologies we discussed. I also learned of the importance of these health based technologies. In this class, we discussed topics that I learned about in other courses, such as the digital divide. I enjoyed seeing the overlap the digital divide has between the various classes I have taken in this information science program. There was also a lot of overlap in my internship working with disabled populations and researching them and the Americans with Disabilities Act. Since the ADA is not limited by age, a lot of what I have learned from my internship has been relevant in this class as well. Here is a slide of all of the references I used in my presentation.